And Zyrtec does not work. I've tried Zyrtec, Claritin D, and all that stuff. You know what works for me? Benadryl. And if Benadryl doesn't work, we just give up. Why Facebook? Why must you just be so bad? That's not what I wanted to do. But yeah, I'll have the puppy tomorrow, so I'll be able to show the little puppers a new puppy on the gaming stream. Luna. Yes. What kind of dog is it again? Because I'm getting conflicting information. You told me one thing and now it's something else. It's a little pit bull mix. And her name is Luna. All right, for some reason, beyond my understanding, break number 6 is full, but not break number 1, even though 1 through 6 are all the same break. Someone was like, hey, let's grab all the spots in the last break. Honestly, well done. Yeah, Wisconsin Humane Society Rescue. Extra no poppers. It is April, 26th. April Fools, am I right? Okay. This area is clogged with pre-made breaks. I need to scoot it. I hit play on the playlist and it just brought me to another page that I'm not familiar with. Okay. Dueling, selling at Reapers and dueling at the same time? Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah, there were a couple distinct times, Strike, where I was already unhappy that my boat sunk, like from a hole that I know I repaired. That server was bugging last night. There was lightning strikes and my boat was in a storm with no storm cloud. I don't know what was going on in that server. But there were a couple times, Strike, where I was like, Oh, it's over. But it wasn't. I don't know how he didn't sink. So we didn't lose, technically. If you get to, if they turn the boat around and stop chasing you, and you get to sell all your loot, I'm pretty sure that's a win. I know you wanted to sink them, but it with time, you will learn the ways. You kept the boat from sinking, though. That is for sure. See, you. Here's one thing, Strike. You won't ever have to tell me when to bucket. I'm always aware of the entire boat because I'm so used to playing solo. You won't ever have to ask me to bucket. I know how long it takes for the boat to fill, and if I'm not bucketing, it's because I'm getting us out of a bad situation. Our boat was so stuck. I don't know how we got out of that. I used the harpoon and I just like shoved our boat out of the. That's when I thought we were done. When the boat got stuck in the tower, which I don't know if that was deliberate by them, but if it was, that was a pretty good play. 50 plus promomos, thank you. Okay, looks like break 1, 2, and 3. 1 is good to go. 2 and 3 have one spot left, and the last one is full. Because, you know, the last one on the website is different from the first 5. Which I'm okay with. It's full breaks. You, there's another thing I learned too, Strike, that I haven't changed the setting on. You know how you have to like hold down a key or a button to like lower the anchor or like certain prompts. You can turn that off so it's instant. The only thing that doesn't change is loading the cannon because it would be broken if you didn't have to wait to load it. And if there's two things very close to each other, it'll take a second to get used to, you know, proximity. I'm finishing up the lists right now. So we'll randomize in a moment. Break number 1. Yeah, once again, sorry for the lateness. My allergies were acting up pretty bad today. Nothing really much I could do about that. The weather just needs to stop going from 30 degrees to 80 degrees and just pick one. 2, 3, and 4. I have no idea why the last break filled up first. It makes me laugh, honestly. All right, 2 and 5. Almost everything is completely full. Okay, I think I completely caught everything up. I'm going to randomize number 1. This week was a pretty good start in terms of insanity that we pulled. I think it's going to continue today. We saw a gold Lugia and an Alteradactyl in the same break. Love disc. Catch. Dang, dude, you even got the dive balls? I feel unprepared for this fishing event. Not a net ball, though? What's the distinctive difference that they give in-game for netball and dive ball? Can't netball be also used for, like, bug type or something? That's the difference? Okay. I remember correctly then. Brief cheers. Let's get some heat. The biggest fish in the stream. Dominic, you caught it. Can I sign one of your energy cards? You have one from... Okay. What do you got? You got trainer? Or what am I looking at here? Are in this break? think your trainer. Not in this break. Remind me when we get to your break, because I'm going to forget, I promise you. Sorry. But I'd rather be honest. Dude, those stats that they give, like the one that they just gave Dominic, they need to have that for every Pokemon that you catch. Not just because it's a fishing event. I like little stats like that. You're hanging on Twitch tonight? Dude, welcome. It's nice over here. And you've been in Twitch before. I remember your name. Reggie Drago. Bow. But I feel that. YouTube usually is most friendly if you're watching like on a TV or a smart TV. It's going to be fantastic. Oh, wow. Which one, Dominic? Twitch got a decent Apple TV app, which is ironic because I think Apple had the most beef with Twitch in terms of like mobile app. They added the most surcharge for bits and subs, I'm pretty sure. And that's like not on Twitch's end. That's why it's cheaper to sub on PC, unless you have Prime, which is, you know, it's the same. But that's why there's not a Prime button to subscribe on mobile, because they want to push you to, you know, use the microtransaction on Google Play or Apple. Why that any of Apple's business? Because they want that transaction fee. That's their bread and butter. It's extra money. I'm highly underrated. I appreciate you. Thank you. I'm just here opening packs. So whoever decides to come along on the journey, they're more than welcome. No. Okay, so interestingly enough, Twitch kind of gives you the choice to play music, but recommends that you have your VODs taking off. That way it guarantees no copyright strikes. Adonis, thank you for that sub. Appreciate you. So that's why I have YouTube for the VODs. When I stop having Sword and Shield, when I specifically stop Sword and Shield, I mean, they're already on the up and up. I warned people that this was the year that you're going to see some severe increases by the end of it. Just because they've been gone, and I think people are starting to notice it. To date, though, the smartest thing I ever did was years before like COVID and everything. We bought every Evo box we could get our hands on. I had a pallet of Evo. True. One could make the argument, Silgrad, interestingly enough, that like because it's every set, it's going to become scarce. That it's almost just like you could just not go through the motions and just value it the same you do then than you do now. But that's not how the world works. Because we go through the same cycle every year. People undervalue, underappreciate a current set. Then as time goes on, it's gone, and then people want it again. You could almost like skip the pageantry and just want it while it's available and want it when it's not available. Bro, you've been in here. If you've been watching on YouTube, you've had to have seen at least one rant. I'm with you on that. Ooh. I haven't seen an All Glaceon in a minute. Avery. Not bad. A little bit thick on top, but it's nice. Say around 9. What sucks, King Money, is I miss every set because I thoroughly enjoy every set. So like as I open like a lot of a set and I know that it's eventually gonna end, like it's sad, but you know, it is what it is. Very nice double heat. Who had colorless? Mr. Tetsnick. Psychic is Austin. Evolving Skies? Or evolving, or like Evo evolving. Well, I guess evolving is not the same as evolution, so I'll assume that you mean Skies. I mean, it's a holiday set. Holiday sets generally have like a little bit more, you know, a little bit more wow factor than regular sets do, but they're both good. It's, you know, you can compare them because they're both Pokemon sets, but in reality, one is like an actual set and one's a holiday one. I'd say they're both good, but I don't know. It's hard for me to pick because honestly, like I truly love all sets. Another set means like another, I don't know, it's kind of just like another journey that we get to take together. Crown was very good, though, yeah. Crown was a fantastic start to this year. I could say that. This year, like, started in a full-on sprint because of it. And I mean, like, if you've been here for a little while, like, you see the same things. I try to point them out when I can. You see people get picky about certain sets and don't really take advantage when they're in breaks, and then they're gone and they're like, "Beesh, put it in a break," and I'm like, "We opened it all," and then they get mad at me. But it's like, hey, I told you. That is a very clean Gardevoir. Austin, grats. I'd grade that. 29 out of 10. And still, Greta, you haven't been talking to me much lately. I hope everything's going good with you. You snooze, that is true. Evo has some tough pulls compared to Crown. Well, they're two different sets, you know? You can make the argument that the hardest thing to get in Crown is probably just as rare as the hardest thing to get in Evo. And you're probably thanking yourself already. Just wait as time goes on how much you'll be thanking yourself. I like most people. I think most people will like some more sets than others, but I always find things to like about every set. You've been lurking, sound down, and hanging out, basically being due to Beach Bucks NPC. I love it. You're becoming part of the system. Solid first break. I'm pretty sure in another on another note, I'm pretty sure that person who rated me on the gaming channel, I don't want to make accusations, but there was only one person talking from that raid, even though the number was like showed there was a number of people in there that should have been more than one person talking. And it made me a little bit like, that's sus. Not to quote Ding or anything, because that was his new word, but I was like, huh. Yeah. Whatever. Do you know that is? That's the people that... Wait, really? They have not messaged me once. Oh, man. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I'm almost positive that that entire raid that was all bots, 100%. I had no idea who that was, and I was, in the middle of, I think, getting loot anyway. Bro, when they raided, I'm expecting the chat to fill up. I'm thinking one of my settings is like too much because we had like one of those follow bots at one time that was going around Twitch. And then when I changed it, nothing changed. And I was like, ah. Let me do that right now because honestly, that's might be a little hurtful to my brand. How do I even do that? Bro, I I have not. That was my first. They raid the gaming channel, and they didn't message me or say anything. Well, yeah, I was waiting for him to make a new stream team. I haven't talked to him in a little bit. Okay, I'm actually like going to Google how to do this because it's aggravating me. Okay. Now I see where it is. I think. It's under Chanel. Okay, can I just remove? Yes. Good. All right. Fixed it. Now on to the scheduled programming. Yeah, there's like a bunch of drama. I think there was a YouTube video about it. Master Manos, the only thing that I could tell you is, I personally know Darium's and Wifey, so like, thank you for the sub. I appreciate you. I personally know Darium's and Wifey. These new people have not even said hi to me, let alone introduce themselves. So that's my, that's my take on them. I don't know them. So. But all I could say is if you're gonna raid a channel, that's fine. But like, if you got like 40 viewers and you got one person talking, I'm gonna think like something's up. Not bothering to say hi. Oh, that's an extreme red flag. I mean, they're going. If you view bot like that, you're going to get banned. Like, I usually like. It's like calling like hacks in games, but like when it's that obvious, it's like okay, like As that doesn't look good. Like the gaming channel floats around 20 people. We had more. They came in with like a 50-person raid, and I think they had one person talking, and then we had 20 people talking. So I was like, this is interesting. Oh. All right, two's good to go. I think Haley just sent me a bunch of pictures of the puppy. I have to say. I got to meet her today. Absolutely adorable. And I'm picking her and G up tomorrow. Alright, let me randomize brick 2. Did I not open a giveaway? I'm sorry. I'll give out those gift cards in a moment. Not in a moment. Well, at some point tonight. Where is... I am trying to log in. Can you please just let me log in? Thank you. I feel like Stream Elements got bought out or something. I don't know what happened, but like they're just not doing anything. There's nothing new being added. That's not what I wanted. Did I just double random? Let me see. One, two. Okay, I double random, but I could hit undo. This is the right one. Good call. Gotta love the undo button when it works properly. What's up, Brado? Your girl asks you, do I think you would blow up from doing this? What? Do I think you would blow up? Like me? I mean, I'm just happy to be able to be live and doing it. It was 6 years last week. No, yeah. I mean, for me, I'm just happy to be live and be opening packs for people. It's fun. Sea of Thieves? Sea of Thieves is hilarious. It's what people are gonna find in that game if they ever play it for themselves for the first time. It's not easy to sink people. But I did sink that one boat, and the boss was one hit left, and I stole the entire event from him. That was the best thing ever. Alright, number 2 is good to go. Bro, I hate this time of the year with allergies right now. That's all I gotta say. I feel like sluggish. The old Pirates of the Caribbean. Dude, I forgot that Pirates of the Caribbean had a game. That's hilarious. I completely forgot about that. But funny enough, they added Captain Jack Sparrow to Sea of Thieves, and you could play an entire like story quest around that. They call them Tall Tales, and it alludes to the movie like a lot. Dude, I completely forgot they had a Pirates of the Caribbean game. It's really cool. Like, down to the music from the movie is in the game. That's how well they did it with it. Is this the bad one? Or is this... This is the bad one. This is the fixed list. I caught a luxray. It's not a fish, though. So I feel like I was like missing out on the event. I mean, King Money, it varies from set to set. I think right now is going to be a somewhat of a slower time just because it's getting warmer out. It's summer. And I would say Scarlet and Violet, on a scale from 1 to 10 was like a solid like 4.5 in terms of how hyped people were about it. So like, as the year goes on, there's ups and there's downs. Like beginning of the year, Crown Zenith, you couldn't get into a break if you wanted to. That's why I try not to overthink it, because it's just it's kind of the same cycle throughout every year. That is a very nice cylinder. I'm thankful that I have different sets to mix with others, but I think Pokemon as a company needs to be more mindful when it's making sets, because guess what? We have to wait. The set better fill the void of 3 months, because that's how often sets come out, excluding holiday sets. I think there's a severe disconnect between the people making the decisions making sets and who actually buys packs. Because the people that are usually the loudest and complaining don't really buy packs to begin with. And that's the God honest truth. The set after it. So what they do by saying that is they kill whatever the next set is that's about to come out, because then people are going to skip it. So that's good. Not to mention the fact that they pour millions of dollars into printing and developing and marketing a set, that they tell people to wait 3 months because the next set's gonna have a Charizard. It's not mind-boggling though. If you had a pastry chef in charge of repairing like a broken vehicle, you're going to end up with some mixed results, I would say. When you have someone doing a job that they probably shouldn't be in, you get mixed results. That's just how it goes. Playable value is going out the window, though, in my opinion. Players never wanted to pay for cards to begin with. You ask any Pokemon player, not collector, TCG player, hey, are you going to pay this price for a card? And they are immediately whipping out their phone. TCG loan, that's 2 cents too high, sir. That's just the culture of it. If that's who they're marketing to, good luck. That's all I got to say. Because generally speaking, if a company wants to be successful, they should probably be catering to the people that actually spend money. But anyways, I digress. I'm just thankful to be opening sets for you beautiful people. If I were Pokemon, I wouldn't be talking about the next set being printed if they just released one. That's all I gotta say. I wouldn't drop any information about the next set until it was out. The illustrated magic card. Aren't they all illustrations, Brado? It is, pictures on a card. I'm just playing. Professor's research. It's honestly like if you think about it, it is really super interesting the dichotomy of Pokemon because the two cultures of people that are involved with Pokemon, one doesn't spend money at all and just is entirely the opposite of the other side. It's you really can't say that about a lot of like different things. What's up, Tater Tot? Looking at apartments and daydreaming. I'm doing good. I just had like the allergies really got to me today, so I went live later. Ooh, that's our number 100. That's going to Riley. Finally, dude. And Haley's family got a new puppy, but I'm like a co-parent to this puppy because I'll be dog sitting a lot because G always comes over too, and it's adorable. And her new name is Luna. She'll be here tomorrow. I could show her on the gaming channel. Belgian Raffles is a fantastic name. Welcome, sir. It's like a pit bull black lab mix. She's just little puppers. Her paws are so big though, so she's gonna be a big puppers. Banette. I got to meet her today, and she was chasing G around the yard. But she was like so clumsy inside because we got hardwood floors, and she was just sliding and slipping everywhere. It was hilarious. She follows Goliath around like clockwork. It's hilarious. He takes a drink of water, she gets right in there. And, like he's getting like annoyed, but like they'll grow to love each other. I promise you. But you could tell he was getting a little jealous today, so I got to give him attention as I always do. He was used to being, the main attraction, the main star of the show. I don't even know, like, to be honest, it all happened kind of quick. It went for them talking about it to, like, all of a sudden, like, I'm meeting the dog, and I was like, oh, all right, they got a puppy. I don't think I posted a pic yet, unless Haley did. That's an alternate meal. Very nice. I just got sent a pic, I think. Let me see. That's a pretty adorable picture. It's kind of hard to show pictures. I'll post it on Discord. I'll post it right now. You know what helps? Saving the picture. I was going to do it under media dump. There you go. Honestly, absolutely adorable. That is not a very common card at all. I don't even know the last. I forgot this was even in the set. That's Nick. Oh, it's under general? I gotcha. Not bad. A little bit thick on top, but probably a 9. This is a stack of 6. You know, for a Pokemon fishing event, they're not spawning a whole lot of fish-type Pokemon for me to catch. I don't know how I feel about that. And fighting. Dude, 6 packs of Fusion popped off right there. That's all I gotta say. I ain't seen so much heat from Fusion out of 6 packs. But yeah, the puppy is pretty adorable. So I'm going to go pick her and Goliath up tomorrow after I work out in the morning. Do I ever sleep? I fell asleep a little bit today because of my allergies, but other than that, no, not really. It's that lifestyle. All right, I got to randomize 3. Four and 5 are the last breaks with spots available. What happened? Let me see. You're always up so late and then you work out in the morning. I mean, you kind of have to, because then I feel like crap if you don't. It honestly feels better if like working out is the first thing you do so early, because then you feel like you have so much free time for the day. I woke up at 3 a.m. and watched Beach open like half a fossil box someone paid to open. I don't even remember that. I do remember opening fossil a couple times though. Back when it wasn't astronomically high. This was the newer water. The hilarious fact of the long streams, though, when I first started, I was a lot slower at opening. So, like, it's going to take a lot of boxes to fill that void of time. Polyrath. We'll do some soon. We just did the biggest break I've ever did, so after a little while we'll do something else. We'll see. Daniel, you know I'll be here. Congrats on your baby, though. I think the most memorable, though, is the black triangle, though. I should have turned off. No, that would have been horrible. I would have felt so bad doing that. know you're trolling. I remember, it's laughable, honestly, just to see where those people are today, but I remember certain people having comments towards our decision in my personal life. They were like, "Oh, you're dumb. You should have just kept the money, sold the box." And I was like, "Okay." And that was very, very incorrect of them, but their life kind of reflects that. It's interesting to see people's opinions. Reputation is worth a lot whether or not you want it to be. That's the god honest truth. Like, honestly, like, I value that so much more. But in the same breath, even if I didn't have a reputation at stake, I would have made the same decision if there's any, merit to that. I'm not able to do something like that and just scam people. I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. The Ice Rider is very nice. Water's Josh. You want to see more of the horse? The alt's pretty cool too. A lot of people skip Chilling Reign, dude. And a lot of people aren't going to be able to go back and get it, to be honest. A little Scarlet and Violet. Professor's Research, Rare Candy. What's up, Mother's Arts? It's going good. Do I have sealed Chilling Reign in my personal collection? Yeah. I'm happy to be able to put Chilling Reign in the breaks still for as long as, that's going to be okay. I got a little bit of everything in the collection. That's just how it is. Ooh, the Iron Treads. Clean for steel. Denise. I like this card. A little bit thick on the bottom, but I think that's still a 9. Great Tusk. Fighting. Sam. Sam's in break 3. Sam, you forgot to remind me, but I just reminded myself. Di Giovanna, thank you for the follow as well. No problem. Sorry in advance for ruining an energy card. Schoolboy. I kind of want to put you in, I'm not going to lie. Another solid break. The reason why it gets slept on as well is it evolving or brilliant? I think it was I think it was brilliant, maybe. That whole gap of time is, yeah. Chilling gets slept on, Infusion gets slept on because of the sets that came after them were announced when the set came out. Which you would think Pokemon would learn, but they don't. Hey guys, I'm going to give you a break today, but tomorrow and next week, I'm going to give you a break that's better than the breaks you're getting today. You going to want the break for today now? Crazy how that works. I don't know. I want to know what crackpot got that job. How's my reputation in Sea of Beige? Dangerous. I strike fear into the hearts that see me on the ocean. Yesterday I blew up someone's boat while they were doing a world event. Got them, and then they logged off, and then the boss from the world event had like 2 hits on him left, and then I just stole everything. It was a pretty eventful evening. Strike came on and went on a little adventure with me, to say the least. And since hitting Legend and Hearthstone, like, my compulsion to play it has gone down, to be honest. I was obsessed with hitting Legend, and then I hit it. And then I was like, okay, I'm kind of done. Alright, let me print this. Yeah, but Bo, here's the thing too. The sets aren't identical. You can make assumptions or guesses, but like it's never really the case that we see everything that they see. The main problem is they need to not even talk about the next set until we get close to it. Especially when you just released another set. But it definitely plays a part, for sure. But, like, this is, like, just basic, very basic, like, kindergarten level. Why are you marketing the next set and you're competing with yourself now? It's just not smart. I don't get it. There's not an explanation that I have for that. There's no good that can come from that. I try not to think about it because it drives me nuts. You got millions upon millions of dollars to put forth towards that department, and you just can't get the basic things right. I don't know. Right. I mean, I've stayed away from Japanese sets because the last one I opened was VMAX Climax, and that left a bad taste in my mouth. And once you've opened up a Japanese booster box set for Pokemon, you've seen the entire set in the one booster box. Gets a little boring when you're opening more than one box. Have my hands really gotten faster over the years? Go to YouTube, watch a video from like 2 years ago, and watch a video from like the record break that we did last week. It's hard for me to tell because I'm the one doing it, but I can definitely feel it. Or, hear me out, Clyde. As time has gone on of me doing the same thing for 6 years, I've progressively gotten more efficient at it. Could be it too. The Japanese sets are harder to open though if we did like the holiday sets. That couldn't be it? I know, right? That's just crazy talk. A year? Yeah. It still happens. People that have been around though, like then they understand that this is how I open. One person wanted me to quote slow down so they could see all the cards in the pack, so like all the comments. I was like, I'm not going to, like, you know, cater to your one opinion. It's a little bit bold to just come into a new place and be like, hey, do this way, even though this is the way you do it. It's a hot take. It's probably not going to be like widely accepted when you act like that. I jokingly started going very slow, showing the, and they got very upset, and they're like, "You've lost a viewer," and I was like, "Okay, I'm really gonna lose sleep over it. Bye." You couldn't even take a little joke. I wasn't even like rude about it either. Like I was just like having fun with it. Oh, that's a pack. Riley and Tetsnick. The Berserker is nice. I'll have to agree with you on that one. The alternate of that is a really sick card. The shiny Voltorb was one of the 2 or 3 shinies I caught in Arceus. I freaked out when I heard the shiny noise. I was like, oh, where is it? Whoa, okay. I don't know if did we even see one in the record-breaking break? I don't think we did. Exclamation point song. This is MF. It's a good one. His new song is my favorite though right now, Happy. Why is that upside down? That looks really good, Tetsnick. Why is the energy upside down? Ready any turn to us, Eric? How you been, Macy? I always play you this. This is true. We have a very sizable amount of submissions in step or phase. I think it's step 5 or 6. So very close to just being shipped back to us and then us notifying you. 6 whole years is crazy. It really doesn't feel like it's been that long. But we here. We out here. By the way, that is your trainer. Yes, yes. I love to be here. And I thank everyone who supported us throughout these 6 years. But yeah, we have a very sizable amount of submissions coming back very soon, depending on how long phase 5 or 6 takes, which I think it's one of the very last ones. There's 2 steps beyond it, I think, but like those are like the 2 like rapid fire steps where it's just like they're just making sure everything's good. A fish, I can catch this for a record. At least once. What is that emote, Clyde? That emote seems a little sus, dude. What's going on over there? No, you're perfectly fine asking questions. Completely within reason. Yeah, I believe the turnaround time is 120 days, but just a reminder to people, we do submit monthly, so it'd be at the end of the month. And that wasn't towards you, Macy, that was more towards the general. Dang it, criminal. I can't catch any fish, dude. This is brute. 101% bigger than the average. I appreciate educating people because a lot of people get like confused and they just like do stupid things and react in a way that's not savory. And then I have to, comprehend it, which usually it's beyond my comprehension. The world is full of wonderful people, let me tell you. Everyone is just more interesting than the last. Some people blame the education. I blame TikTok, honestly. I think TikTok is lowering the overall IQ and the attention span. People call me a monster for saying this or having these opinions. I stick by them. What do you get by catching? You get the Pokemon, dude. Nah, it's just like a game inside Twitch chat. But it's pretty like extensive. Like you could battle with Pokemon, it tracks stats and all that. I still don't have like a solid explanation to why break 6 was the first break full, when breaks 1 through 6 are the same break. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume it was a troll. And if it was, then well done. Alright, I can randomize 5 and 6 though. I'm just adding the last couple names. Bro, I need to shave. I'm like starting to feel like the need to like go like bale some hay or churn some butter. I don't know, whatever Amish people, make some furniture. Herd some goats. We're working on there was like a website issue that we have with them, but we will be stocking them. Adding more? Probably not for today, but we'll add Friday's breaks on the website. And that'll be probably the last day we do these deals. That'll include the feast, which is a bigger version. I don't know why I just randomized. It's even stuck in my head because it filled first to randomize it first. No, that's a perfectly like valid explanation, Bo. A lot of times though it happens and I'm like waiting on break 1, you know? It's more hilarious when it's like break 2 is full, but break 1 being identical is like I need like 1 or 2 spots left. And I'm just like, why do you do this, please? Why do you do this to me? The only reason why I'm going to say no, Bo, is because the allergies are coming back. I feel them. I think the Flonase is wearing off or something. I'll be better for Friday, though. I promise. I just feel like crap right now. This stupid tree pollen kills me. number 5. Like this entire stream, I felt like a tickling, kind of like back of my nose. Like I have to sneeze, but it just won't. It's a fantastic feeling. I love it so much. It's not at all like just irritating to the point where I just want to dunk my head in some water or something. Also, it'll be like working out on hard mode tomorrow morning. Because if I sneeze mid-rep on doing some sort of heavy lifting, I will die. So it'll be a little exciting. Mid-bench press, just sneeze, dead, boom. That's it. Or just get like a muscle tear or something. Those are fun. Oh look, it's Mr. Red. I remember that guy. You were in here a couple of times, weren't you? What's up, dude? Long time no see. His pectoral muscle from lifting too much. This man is 60. Your dad sounds like an animal. I love it. There was this one dude that I knew that was like, he had to have been like 70, maybe he may have even been in his 80s. And every machine that he did at the gym, he literally just maxed it. An absolute just like mountain of a person. You show up, you got, I think your name is like Mr. Red, something like that. What's up, dude? It's Luna, first off, not Lola. It's not even close, dude. It might be 4 letters and like 3 of the letters are right, but he's been doing bodybuilder stuff. That's awesome. It ain't easy. I definitely want to try to get back to the point where I was in college. I wasn't like in the best shape, but I was really, really strong, and if I would have went for a max next week, the week after, I would have hit it, but I did 385 on the bench for, I think it was for 5. And I was going to go for 400, but I graduated, and then I just stopped caring. It was a moment in the gym where kind of everyone stopped what they were doing to see. It was pretty fun. I could get back to that point, but it's just, it takes time. You can't do that all at once. That's how you get hurt. But in college, I pretty much just played video games and went to the gym. And sometimes went to class. Played a lot of CSGO back in those days and DayZ. The Eevee. Churn's Care. That is Trainer. There's my chance again, but haven't caught a fish yet for whatever reason. Duraludon Dragon. But yeah, thank you, Mr. Red. The puppy is absolutely adorable. I get to puppy sit tomorrow. We'll pick her up in the morning with Goliath. You can tell he's starting to get a little jealous, but he'll get the same love too. If I don't catch this Seeking, I'm going to lose my mind. You use a great ball, too. This thing is rigged. Junk app. Hacks. I'm calling hacks. That's the only thing you could do. He's using walls. Aimware. How am I supposed to break the fishing record if you don't let me catch it? And the next Pokemon is going to be like Doduo, and it's not going to be a fish. That'll be the one I catch, and I don't get to see any stats. You're a little bit late on that, Mr. Red. I would say probably about like a minute late. The reaction time is a little slow, if I'm being honest with you. Mr. Red, remember when you were stirring the pot in Discord? Because I do. And now's my opportunity to, just pay it forward. Pay it back. With love. Oh, you remember? Okay, so Mr. Red does remember. So maybe it's just like short-term stuff that you're not really good with, because I guess you were a minute late to catching Seeking, and I don't know. Is that like an age thing? You getting old? And Ding must have tired himself out today. I haven't seen him once today in chat. That was a lot of full arts in one break. You know, you like to have fun. I'm going to hold back my mean comment. I'll save it. Put it in my pocket for later. I don't want to rapid fire, just waste them all at once. Oh, he didn't listen. 100%. Well, when he starts promising people like a mail-in rebate on the gaming channel, I get a little bit, peeved. He's like, Beige coins, those are the new cryptocurrency. I'm like, just stop, please, because you could go to jail for that. That's not what it is. He's like, 100 Beige coins will get you $50. Expect it in the mail. I'm like, please stop. Like, it's not funny anymore. I can't do it. I'm gonna get an angry email saying, "Where's my real currency?" Because I got this many Beige bucks. Beige coin is catchy, but that's not how you can't just say this is a cryptocurrency and it just appears. There are legal channels that you have to go through that I don't feel like doing. I don't want a cryptocurrency, to be honest. That's how you end up on the news and disappearing places by starting one. I plan on just being here. I don't want to have to disappear somewhere. Bro, whoever invented allergies is an idiot. Hey guys, local pack farmer disappears. Already you're assuming that I would scheme. Look at that. This is a hypothetical and you're already accusing me of stuff. This is why I won't be starting a cryptocurrency. I'm not big enough to make local news yet, dude. Maybe in the obits, that's about it. They gotta pay to be there, though. Crypto is all a scheme, IMO. That's probably the most boomer statement I've heard come out of your mouth, Mr. Red. Your age is showing. Put it away. It's just one of those schemes, man. You just enter 100 and go to sleep, huh? What happens if you win and I don't tell you? You think you could just enter and not have to be here? Unbelievable. Already ridiculing me. For those of you that are not in the Discord, a squirrel targeted me in my house by chewing on the propane hose that connects the grill to the propane tank. I just gotta say, like, this is like, remember World War One with Franz Ferdinand? Like, this is the equivalent level of what happened. It was unforgivable, and now it's a unilateral war between me, the wasps, and now the squirrels. He made it very personal. And I explained this in the Discord because one of my neighbors thinks that he is, you know, just the reincarnated person of the equivalent of like Snow White. Really friendly with animals by feeding them leftovers. And I saw one of the squirrels holding a corn on the cob like a person, eating it. And I think this has caused them to like expect food from me. They're not getting it, so then they attacked my grill. Well, now I'm going to buy a metal hose so that when they chew on it, they're not going to have teeth after that, or they're going to die. That's just how it goes. Oh, another Mew. But yeah, that's what I woke up to this morning. I just looked out the back door and I was like, what are those like little pieces? And then I looked at the grill and I was like, oh, well, I got to replace that now. And it wasn't like they like took like a little bite out of it. Like the thing is mangled. And I was like, what animal would do this? And as soon as I Googled it, squirrel popped up everywhere. Which I guess they specifically have a taste for propane, you know, rubber line hoses. It really like satisfies their hunger. Leaf, yeah. Eric, very nice. You have a possum who lives under your shed, and that's pretty neat. Did you name him? Does he have like a really like funny name? Like Rodney or something? My buddy Jared had a cat, and he named it Phil, and I still laugh about that. I'll occasionally remember that he named his cat Phil, and I just think it's just such a funny name. I was like, what'd you name your cat, Jared? He's like, oh, it's Phil. I just started laughing so hard. That's my middle name. You know, I've come a long way in these 6 years, but now to know that, like, I share a namesake with a possum. Giuseppe. That's the name of my 3-person boat on Sea of Thieves, the SS Giuseppe. For real. That's my middle name. That's my, I'm named after my great-grandpa, I think, with that middle name. The SS Giuseppe. We just built a shed in the backyard. A possum couldn't really live under it, though, because we, like, laid down brick for it to sit on first. I didn't even tell the full story about that. So Haley masterminded this brick acquiring project, and she told me to get 50 bricks. I didn't check the math. I assumed everything was looked over. So I picked up 50 bricks. The day comes where we're laying the brick down. 50 bricks is not enough. When converting measurements from feet to inches, make sure that you convert back so that you get your proper answer. It was half of the amount of bricks that we needed, so I had to go haul another 50. Which was a really, it was a fun day. Mime Jr., that's not a fish, but I'll catch it. My reaction was manic laughter because it was after doing the record break and I was sleep deprived. And I was like, okay, I needed to know where we went wrong with the math here, how we have half the amount of bricks that we need. And I found out that when she converted, it's very common to do, you forget to convert back. And it was not enough. But let me tell you what an honor it is to be sharing the name with your shed possum. That is fantastic. Is there any reason why you named him Giuseppe? Does he like go crazy when you guys leave spaghetti out, or what? Is he a pizza possum? Another solid break. Again, guys, sorry for being late. The allergies hit me hard today. We're going to be better on Friday. You're a big event. Is there really? Well, don't be sorry. I'm not, offended at all. I think that's actually hilarious. I wasn't, acting upset. You are welcome to name your possum whatever you want that lives under your shed. Adventure Time was a good show. I'm going to have to look up Giuseppe, the Adventure Time possum. When did I get a rock stone? Which is is there a rock stone in the actual game? I don't think there is. Rock stone seems like the floor ground. You know what I mean? It's like a double. It's a little unnecessary. The rock stone. The dinner food. The water liquid. You see where I'm going with this? I don't know how to like explain it, but like it's like saying the same word twice. Fugazi Pokemon, that's true. Rockstone. Alright, Feast for Friday has been posted. This was the last break for today. I love every single one of you. Winner of the gift card is Hello Oives. Welcome. Grab those spots in the Feast for Friday. I'll be live tomorrow on the gaming channel. I'll show off the new little puppers. Otherwise, I'll see you guys Friday. Love every single one of you.